Damn, this thing dirty. Whew. Miata. Ooh. I'm gonna let the car get up to temp real quick before I actually like gas on it and floor it. But yeah, I got a muffler delete first month when I got the car, and I see some. First thing I felt like it was faster, but I'm not too sure if it actually is. But it just felt like it because there was like no restrictions, or just because it got louder. But I got the muffler delete first month of owning the car. I paid about $120 for the muffler delete, and it's amazing, dude. I have no complaints whatsoever so far. Like, people be asking me every time, do I have an exhaust on, or what do I have on the car? What have I done? And literally all I tell them is just muffler delete. They'd be like, no way, ain't no way, because this thing literally pops for some reason, bro. It pops and it's just loud. It sounds so good, especially in tunnels too, and startups, like y'all just heard. Sounds insane. Yeah, but when I first did it, I feel like there was some sort of like performance upgrade. I guess it did. Like, I think like maybe it feels like it added some horsepower. It feels like it, because like obviously you're cutting off the muffler. Maybe I don't know the science behind it. I feel like it just like made like less restrictions, because it's obviously a muffler. It's like muffling the sound or something, and I feel like it just made it like faster. It just feels faster for some reason. Y'all got to do it yourself and do it. But yeah, there's no problems whatsoever. It sounds insane. Like, it sounds so good. Is muffler delete worth it? Yeah, for sure. Like, you're only paying such a little money for like a louder exhaust, you know? Instead of actually going and buying a whole exhaust system, installing it, you know, all that stuff. Like, if you guys just want like a car, you just want your car to be louder just for that moment, and you're gonna get an exhaust later, or you just want your car to be louder, get a muffler delete for sure. I was going to do a muffler delete and a resonator delete at the same time. That's the guy who was telling me to do it. He said it'll be way louder and be like so much better, but I was like, nah, let me just do a muffler delete. I'll give y'all a little quick pull real quick. There's a difference in the performance for sure ever since I got the muffler delete. That was one of the first things I've done. If y'all haven't seen the video I just posted, I've done the tints, then I've done the muffler delete, and then I got the radar detector. Actually, I got the tints before. I got the muffler delete before the radar detector. And yeah, ever since I got the muffler delete, I feel like it just got faster, or it's been faster, or maybe it's just like it's like louder. Maybe it just got louder, and I feel like it's just been faster. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's just like louder, but I feel like it's faster. Maybe it's one of those things, but like, it just sounds so good, especially with just like the muffler chopped off. Compared to stock, like, this is how the car should come stock, but unfortunately it does not. For y'all. Y'all saw those exhaust clips. I feel like it's just like worth it doing a muffler delete. People say it does get raspy sometimes. Mine does get raspy, like when you're revving it, like you can hear like this little like a raspy sound. I don't know how to explain it. You might be able to hear it in the exhaust clip right now, but people do say it does get raspy when you're driving it, and yeah, it does. But it sounds amazing, like, regardless. like, especially if y'all got a Charger, Scatpack, RT, or a Hellcat, for sure gotta get mufflers chopped off, like guaranteed, no matter what. My friend, he has an RT. He just straight piped his Daytona, like fully straight piped, like cats, mufflers, and resonators all off, and that thing sounds loud as hell. Like for startup, dude, it sounds like you're revving the car. Sounds crazy. I don't know if it's just straight pipes because it's tuned as well. So I don't know if it sounds like that because it's straight piped and tuned. I'll put in a clip in right now of its startup. Sounds insane. It was in my also other video if y'all want to check that out. Of him getting the verbal tuned straight piped Daytona. I feel like it's the best bang for your buck. It's for sure the best bang for your buck if you just want like if you want your car to get just a little bit loud, not too loud. And if you don't want to spend all the money on an exhaust, for sure you just get a Muffler Delete. You're only spending like $100 to maybe $200, depends on who you go to. If you're all planning on doing it, make sure you check out the guy, make sure you like check his reviews, check everything, make sure he does a good job, make sure he's like does it perfectly. Because when I did it, I checked it, I made sure I went through like a list of 4 or 5 people, and I was calling them up. They're asking how much you charge and all this stuff. They're like, oh, you have to bring the car. And I was like, okay. So I went to the best reviewed one, and then I went there, and I was just talking to the guy. And he charged me $120, and then he did it, and then he made me check too, cause like, so he put the car up on the lift, all right, and then he put his hand on top of the straight pipe. So the straight pipes are here. So he put his hand on top of it, like right here, while the car was on. So if your hand gets burnt, that means you have an exhaust leak. So he put his hand, he told me to put my hand, and then there's no leaks, no burns, or nothing. So that's how you know it's good. And then he was mentioning that a lot of people don't do that. They just check it one time and then just make it leave. And then the next thing, people having issues with their exhaust is leaking, making a big loud noise. If y'all are planning on doing it, just make sure you all go to like a good guy, make sure they know what they're doing, make sure they got good reviews for sure. Check that out, and just make sure it's a good job. That's it. So if y'all found this video helpful, drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below what y'all want to see next. So with the car, if y'all want to see any like daily POV drives, if y'all want to see like any other reviews on the car whatsoever, yeah, just comment down below. Let me know what y'all want to see next. Thank you for watching. I'm out.